Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? I certainly hope so. I hope you're going to have a wonderful day. Yeah. It is April 2nd, Wednesday. And we got new books, as we do every Wednesday. At least for the foreseeable future. I am still waiting on Diamond stuff, but I am migrating away from Diamond because of all the problems, because they can't ship me books on time after numerous complaints. Diamond, if you're watching, this isn't on me. This is on you. So it's unfortunate, but Penguin to the rescue. They had everything delivered last week. On time, well ahead of schedule, and everything is out and ready to be read and consumed by the bearded public, and maybe those of you who aren't so bearded. But it is here, it is ready, and I'm ready to go. Today's a good day. Again, April 19th. Anniversary show. Stuart Sager and Gavin Smith will be here, and also doing a mini-con of sorts. I know my wife keeps telling me not to call it a mini-con, but I feel like it's a mini-con. I certainly do. I mean, there's 10 vendors, comics, toys, cards. My crocheted artist is going to be here. A couple of my other consignment folks are going to be here. Indianapolis Toy and Comic Expo / Geek Meet indie show organizers are going to be here, and I'll be here. I mean, that should be enough. There's a lot, and I'm expecting a large crowd. So come early, stay late if you have to. Take it all in and enjoy every bit of the bearded experience. It's not so much like a mustache ride, but it may be just as equally as fun. I'll leave that for you to decide. Anyway, let's see. Do you want to get into the books? We can get into the books. I'll jump around. I'll talk about some stuff here and there. But let's start with some books, right? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so, Ultimate X-Men 14. You got your Peach Momoko cover here. You got a pretty rad cover there as well. This one seems to be a fun book. I believe this is a one-shot concert. Hey, look, that snuck in there. That's not supposed to be in there. Concert of Champions with your all-favorite Dazzler and company on the cover. Maybe this would be like a Josie and the Pussycats type of thing. I don't know. But it certainly looks enjoyable. Let's see. We have Storm in the crowd. We have Spider-Man, Hulk, Human Torch. Well, let me take that back. That is a Miles Morales Spider-Man hand. That is Spider-Man there. Ghost Rider, Thing, Black Widow, and Wolverine. Ask me how I know. Daredevil, Cold Day in Hell. I know several of you have been anticipating this book. It looks pretty rad, if I do say so myself. I am, again, looking forward to reading that, if and when I ever get the time to do so. Spider-Man 18. I like that cover. That's a pretty cool cover, right? Or Spider-Boy. Did I say Spider-Man? I don't know. I think I need more coffee or less coffee. One of the two. Not entirely sure. Just noticed that my camera is a little off kilter. So I'm a mess. My friends. But that's because I am excited for today. Helverine number 5. Mephisto Conspiracy. But more importantly, Hell Hulk. Yes, you heard that right. Hell Hulk. Several books on that, several on that cover. I can almost guarantee that this is going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing, my friends. whether it just be in the Helverine universe, storyline, or they make it a real thing all together. We shall see. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #2. Cool Ironheart Bad Chemistry #1. So if you're an Iron Man fan or an Ironheart fan, I do like this cover. That's pretty cool. You got a new book there. Miles Morales Spider-Man God War #1. You got Ares and, this is Hercules and Thor. Then you have Ares and Thor. And then down here, you have just Thor. So, anyway, Immortal Thor 22. Cool Alex Ross cover. Pay attention to these. You have your, I believe this is Arthur. Is it Arthur Adams? No, who is this? Chris Giarrusso after Keith Pollard and Joe Rubinstein, who were the original artists of the Marvel Universe, kind of encyclopedic books. But anyway, this is a wraparound cover, connecting covers across several Marvel books, of which you will be seeing here momentarily. Circling back over here, I still have some Batman 158 covers. So if you haven't picked up your copy yet, I still have some. This is the glow-in-the-dark cover. This gatefold is actually spoken for by somebody, so that's going to be gone. But you got the connecting covers here, the connecting cover there, and then the premium wraparound foil cover. So those are still available. I'm going to be leaving those out for a while. I feel like this is a sought-after book today. Rivals #1. So they finally did a book that coincides with the video game that so many people have been picking up. So many people have been asking me to play, but guys, I don't have time to read a book, let alone sit and play games anymore. My sit down time is usually consistent of the 15 to 20 minutes on my morning constitutionals. And it's 15 to 20 minutes because that's the only alone time that I get every day. But I digress. Anyway, Moon Knight Fifths to Khonshu #7. Notice the wraparound connecting cover there, right? And then that's kind of a cool cover. I like that one. I like this one better. Monster High Bullseye, Monster High fans. So that's available. I'm going to skip this one. Go to Godzilla Heist #2. A few of you picked this one up and said this is a fun read. So you have that available. Going to skip this one for a second. And Deadpool #13. Notice the continuation of the April Fool's Day cover. Super hilarious book, if you ask me. Notice the pictures in the background. The pile of books on the bed. Yeah. I'm going to be grabbing one of those covers because I think that's amazing. Female Deadpool there. And then, is there one more? Yeah, one more. Okay. Skipping back to the X-Men. So, X-Men 14. This is the first book after the X-Manhunt storyline. Why this one is significant. Ba-bam! Yeah. So, the Marvel vs. Capcom covers are back with even more characters. Personally, I love the Magneto. Magneto is probably one of my favorite people. I'm strongly considering getting a tattoo of Magneto, maybe even putting the insignia of Magneto was right underneath. But regardless, Marvel vs. Capcom covers. Notice the connecting cover yet again. Who is that? Who is that? And then the April Fool's Day. Notice the Marvel Value Stamp cover. Super fun. Kind of a nod to the Marvel Value Stamp stuff. And then, so all new Venom. So they've been hiding and soliciting who Venom is or who Venom could be for months now, ever since issue number 1. Several different covers to choose from. So let's see, there's the Robbie Reyes, there's the Madame Mask, there is, Dylan Brock there. You have your A cover here, another variant cover there. Yeah. So, anyway, all new Venom. That's going to be a big book today because people want to know, who is it? I mean, you can find out online, but why spoil it, right? Right? Yes. Moving into some of the other stuff. You got Scorched, number 39. Cool covers there. Walking Dead, 110. That's a connecting cover there with the handless Rick. Up here, West Coast Avengers, number 6. I really dig this cover. You have your kind of RDJ looking Iron Man here. Just a classic, almost Civil War nod to what's going on. But more importantly, the Marvel versus Capcom cover, War Machine, standing tall, enjoying everything that he does there. And then the connecting cover underneath. So, it's going to be a thing, my friends. I'm telling you, there's several of these connecting covers. I think there's like 10 of them, potentially. So, we'll see. Switching gears, Two-Face, number 5. Coming back down here, the also infamous silent issue G.I. Joe 21. This is the facsimile reprint. There is a new cover for it. And then here in the back, there's the 1 in 10 black and white issue. So I have 2 of those available. The 1 in 25 has already been spoken for. Sorry about it. And then G.I. Joe is actually in honor of this issue and the groundbreaking kind of storytelling that it was. I don't know if it was the first book that ever did a silent issue. I mean, somebody can post on here and let me know if this was indeed the first silent issue. And by silent, I mean, you look, there's no dialogue. It's all pictures, my friends. Yeah. So, in honor of that, and I think it's the anniversary of that issue, G.I. Joe is doing another 5 or 6 issues that are all going to be silent issues as well. And so this is the number 1. This is Beachhead silent issue. So there's a black and white cover. There's a regular cover. But there's going to be several of these, and it's all focused on a single Joe doing Joe stuff. Teen Titans number 2, Cruel Kingdom number 4. Excuse me. Super cool covers there. You have your new Spawn spinoff, The Black Ritual, The Book of Nyx, or NYX. You have your almost McFarlane-esque cover. Blank cover, not sketch cover, but yeah, blank cover. Looking forward to reading that. Another big book today, Green Lantern number 1. Several covers here. There are some that are my favorites. I like this one, for example. I like that one. What is this? No, that's not a variant, or it's a variant, but not the variant. Cool foils available, right? Yeah. So, pretty rad. If you're a Green Lantern fan, it is now your time to shine with the absolute Green Lantern. You got your Sam and Twitch, number 12. Hyde Street, number 5. They actually did a few different covers on that one. That's pretty fun. Absolute Superman, number 6. So Superman going strong. The only Superman book of mine that is actually selling. I mean, you think you'd be a Superman fan, you'd be a Superman fan across the board, but apparently not. It is the only absolute Superman. JSA number 6. Some neat covers in there. And then we're walking and we're stopping. Psylocke number 6. A couple covers on that one. You saw this a little peek earlier. Stranger Things and D&D. A few covers on this one, right? Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, 10th Anniversary Special. So I'm assuming that's going to be a one-shot. You have your Todd Knott cover. Yeah. Halo and Hornsby, number 5. There's a few covers on that one. Poison Ivy, 32. Continuation of the April Fool's Day covers through DC. They are Joker-centric. So I myself will be grabbing one of these because I collect Joker stuff. So they're pretty fun. Atom Project, number 4. Birds of Prey. Again, with the funny stuff. Look, he dyed her hair. Oh, he's such a jokester. He's got all the shenanigans. He's full of shenanigans. This is a new series. I actually saw this online. Thought that this would be kind of a fun story or interesting story. I shouldn't necessarily say fun with a cover like that. I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer. So a new thriller book. This is the Janet Jackson kind of homage cover. Gen 13 did a similar thing for it, but I have a couple books of these. Somebody actually looked to subscribe to it, and I grabbed a couple extras to throw on the shelf. So literally there's only 2 more. If you're interested in it, let me know. I can throw it in your box. Otherwise, zoom in and snag it ASAP. Lucky Devils number 3. This was a delayed release, but that's back. Batgirl number 6. I got a few of these available. Yeah. And then the continuation of the Hush stuff. Super cool foil Joker cover. I mean, some of you might just pick this up just because. But there's your repro facsimile cover and then your foil cover on that. So some other stuff that's coming in that was delayed by Diamond is the Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe. That'll be here soon. Was it Deadpool versus Marvel Universe again? I think is what it's called. And then I have like Star Wars Bad Batch. I got a few more Stranger Things coming. And then just a handful of restocks and stuff that was supposed to be here last week, but it's showing up this week's. One of which is like the Werewolf by Night poly bag, one of the covers I didn't get, and then just some other shenanigans. So anyway, so that's all the books that are here today. Side note, I did get a couple more packs of Pokemon cards. They walked their way into the store. I snagged those. And then I wanted to show you something kind of foreshadowing here. Lots of He-Man toys that will be making its way to the shelf. And then a bunch of video games that came in as well. Some Nintendo games that made its way in. There's going to be some fun stuff here very, very quickly. The whole box of consoles and some other random whatnot in there. So, be on the lookout for that stuff. I got a few new posters from my artist Dave Stewart. Joker, there's a Spider-Gwen, and then we're walking. We're giving a quick little tour. You can kind of see some of the stuff on the shelf. Oh, look, some Hero Clicks. Isn't that nice? We're walking. There's some trades. And then check out that really cool Gambit. Yeah. Here, let's try to get some of that glare off of there. Yeah. Super rad, right? And then I got caught up. I was putting some out some back issues yesterday, but then we got super busy. So I got a lot of work to do, my friends. It never ends. It's fun running a comic book store, but it is actually a lot of work. Stocking shelves and talking to people all day, being a nerd, it's rough. It's a rough life. It takes a lot. It takes one to know one, right, my friends? Right. Okay, if you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for subscribing. You can follow me on Facebook. If you're watching me on Facebook, thank you for your continued support. Go to my YouTube channel and just subscribe just for funsies. Even if you don't have a YouTube account, Google will take care of you. I can almost guarantee. So, anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys soon. Be careful with the weather. It's going to be a thing tonight. So get in here early, get your stuff, get home, and then hunker down and prepare to read in the dark. Flashlights are a thing. Don't forget your batteries. And don't forget to keep blankets handy and stuff. This has been a public service announcement from Bearded Comics. If this was an actual emergency, you would be instructed on where to go and how to get there. Thank you. Have a nice day. Excelsior.